Wait, is this recording? Okay, you know what? I think I've waited long enough in this tower. I think it's where it's at right now. I'm probably gonna be the safest I can be. It'll probably be safer later. But, you know, I did it pretty good. I didn't record the footage of me sitting up here just waiting for 5 hours or almost a whole week of in-game days waiting for this thing to go down, because it would have been boring. But ultimately, this video is kind of like a time skip, because where we last left off, we were at maximum fog, and your boy didn't die. Why? Because at some point when I was crouching right here, bugs that usually fly just kind of stopped coming. I think I was just in stealth mode. But, yeah, it's like blue skies again. It's not raining meteorites, I'm not surrounded by monsters, and I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that's happened since you've been gone. Yeah, those chests are kind of, empty. Nice little parkour right there. We're gonna climb down this ladder. Ladders are your friends. Oh, they could also be your enemies. So, while you guys didn't miss much, I did add one thing to the car because I thought it would be kind of important to have while on our journey, and that is a mobile little urinal thing here, so that way I can deal with the pee while on the go. I didn't want to pee in the gas tank. I would have just peed next to it. And thankfully, there's no pipes connecting them, so it's safe. We got our double barrel shotgun. We've got our pistol. We've got the means to survive. I crafted a lot of shotgun shells just to get myself ready. I grabbed a bunch of the urid because I thought it'd be kind of funny if I tried to make some friends. And I acquired one cooking pot because I did do a little walk around and I found one. So the goal of this episode is I'm going to go to the map, and then I'm going to drop the map, and I'm going to put the map back out, and we're going to pretend that didn't happen. I'm going to take us over here. I want to look at the red plane that I was talking lore stuff about. I'm going to look through some of the notes. We're going to talk about those notes. We're going to go over here because that's where the story would have us go. I'm not going to go through the caverns and cisterns, like the whole waterway area to the float. There's a float here, and there's a coordinate thing here. I don't know if it's worth going to. I might stop there, but it's gonna be a huge resource drain if I go there. I'm gonna be fighting like 100. You know what? Screw it. We literally went through the entire caves. Like, I could take on everything in this goddamn game. I am a goddamn god. Do you see me? You see me alive? Do you see me? P-gods? Do you see me? I'm ready! I'm right here! You can't take me! I'm built different! I will go through this whole run without dying. I have one health thing. I got all this extra wire and metal plates from my farming, and I've got all these shotgun shells ready to blast a fool who thinks he can mess with me in these streets, these suburban neighborhoods that I can call my own. I am the suburban knight, and I will not be tamed. All right, let's get in the car and let's go. I don't know what we just hit. I will say this thing's a little You know what? You know what? I gotta do the jump. I gotta do the jump. It's not for me, it's for you. It's for you. Alright, let's see. Did I break my base? I did not. That jump was totally worth it. Sick jumps for life, bro. Sick jumps for life! I'm just gonna search this house real quick. Dude, dude. I want you all to pretend that it didn't happen at all, okay? We're gonna make that little promise to ourselves. I just wanted to look in the house. Like, what? Things can just spawn in kitchens? I just wanted a water bottle, honestly. I mean, I technically got what I was looking for. I can't believe the thing that I was searching for last episode for, like, oh, well, in my solo journey, just kind of popped up out of nowhere. You guys don't understand. I searched for a good, like, 20 plus minutes. Do I have this picture? Aw, damn it. I thought it was gonna explode in one hit. 2 works. Oh, whoa! Did that box just spawn there, or did I just miss it? My perception stat increase. That's nice. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check... I'm gonna walk around the back of the car from now on. I'm never using the front way again. Do I have the shed? I do have the shed, so we're good. I'm gonna put this stuff away now. Hold up! No, I don't want it. I don't actually want it. Oh, dude, giant flying pea sack right there. Hey, guys. I need you to know this is a no camping zone. Like, you can't camp here. I'm, like, not fucking kidding. Damn, this thing's good. What else we got? We got a brown mushroom, another cooking pot, this bag. I can't lie to you guys. I'm feeling kind of like a menace right now because this double barrel shotgun just makes me feel so powerful. Like, do you think I could take it? Do you think I could take this without ruining the ecosystem here? Like, I got the bottle and then I got the shotgun, so all I gotta do is I gotta walk up to it, right? And I just gotta... Right? Dude, what are you made of? I think I fucked it. Well, we're done doing that. Sure, it's not as bad as we're making it feel, right? Alright. Anyways, we have a mission to do. I could sleep right now. But we're gonna go check out this radar room real quick. Plus we get the nice little fog meter that we are gonna accidentally raise a bunch because we just shot a bunch of fog in the atmosphere after waiting 5 hours like a dingus. And yeah, look at all the fun supplies that we can find in here. If I didn't come in here, all these goodies wouldn't be mine. Brick, yeah, pile of feathers. Alright, now we'll go to bed. I feel like my candle's not working. Like, I built this candle. Does it... How dark does it have to be for this to turn on?
No! No!
Alright, guys, this is gonna be take 2, where, we're gonna go to that red plane like I said I would, and I'm gonna pretend that the entire kind of chaotic sequence where I screamed a lot and shot a bunch of people for no reason didn't happen. I think I hear potential enemies. I think I see potential enemies. I can't lie, I feel a little bad for that one. He looked kind of happy to see us. Alright, so we're here. We're gonna look for the red plane. Last time I didn't actually look super hard over here. I just thought this would be a dead end, and I am so horribly wrong. And someone corrected me, and you know, I did a screenshot of that, and they know who they are who showed me, and I think I accidentally deleted the file because it took me way longer than it should have to get out here. Alright, it's right there. There it is. Yep. Alright, cool. Yeah, we haven't been to this part of the map yet in a minute, so... At least in this session, so we, actually, a lot of the areas we're exploring today are places that we either haven't gone to yet throughout this whole series, or we have, but we just haven't been here in a long time because we've just been neglecting it. So yeah, in the beginning, like when you first spawn in the game, there's a chance that you see this flying in the sky as it slowly starts to come down. It clearly misses the landing pad, and then it lines up here in literally perfect condition. They almost hit this tree. They would have all died and exploded, but they didn't. They didn't. They just kind of, I'd say, slide landed because of the way that the ground looks. Like, yeah, and there's some knocked down tree stumps, so environmental storytelling. It just slid over here. And then if you remember, in that house where they had all the body bags and stuff with all these little pictures. Hold on, let's see. Do I have that? I got the truck and... Yeah, here's the plane. They're all dead. All their bodies are in bags inside the house with the secret entrance. So now that I've shown you guys that, I think as I'm walking, I could kind of go through some of the lore stuff here. So this is where a lot of people get the name Redum for the hat guy, because at the bottom of this hazardous cargo list is his signature, and it is Redum, or Redum, or Redum, or Raydum. It's really up to you how you want to pronounce that. But, you know, everyone's a little different. I hear a potential enemy. I still want to talk about this list! Anyways. Yeah, so it says, save your time, all the joy's gone. I think this would be Redum's handwriting. I'm not 100% sure. Like, you know, there's like a specific word I'm thinking of. I'm thinking it has to do with people's calligraphy. You know what I mean? Everyone's got their own type of calligraphy. And Redum, like his signature, I would say... No, because I mean, you look at the J's and the Y's, and then look at that R, and then look at the M on time. When he does his M's, he kind of does like a squiggle up. So I mean, like, I feel like this could be his handwriting. And obviously they ordered a ton of, I'm gonna say, hydrofluoric acid bottles and sulfuric acid bottles, which is probably why we have so many acid bottles that spawn in this town. It's used to unclog the toilets. It's also used to help, like, purify a lot of stuff. It's not used in the fuel purification process, but we know that if we need to, we could use it to essentially burn the urid, which is the solidified pee. Where's the road at? Anyways, yeah, that's some of the notes I wanted to go through. I feel like I've glossed over. I didn't really touch upon the newspaper too much, but I didn't feel like I needed to, because I can't read it. Anyways, you can now watch me struggle to drive because my driving handling skills are non-existent. We're also going to stop here real quick. I want to loot this place real quick before we go. I left the door open. What a silly goober guy. Look at me. Close that. There we go. And then we're going to check the dumpster real quick. Sometimes we get some good stuff in those. Nothing in this one. Protein bar in this one. I'm already obese, so technically it doesn't matter. If I had another herbal liquid, then I'd feel pretty safe about losing all the fat right now, because I could. But I'm not going to do that, because I don't think that it would be wise to drink acid right now. Oh, we got a full inventory. My bad. Can we eat this? Alright, everybody. I just wanted to get some extra looting done. It's always good to get myself some extra duct tape, since that's going to be how we sustain our double barrel shotgun. And we're going to need as much double barrel ammo as we can get, especially for whatever we're about to do. Alright, so we're going to combine this with this, and then combine this with this. And now we have acid arrows. Now, if I really wanted to perform some cool trick shots on those giant flying pea sacks, I can. All I need to know is where I put the crossbow. And it's staring right at me. There we go. This is like... Don't waste the bullet. Don't waste the bullet. Got him. Wait, what color is this? Oh, this is like white. I don't want that. I kind of like my mint green color. Alright, let's go! More lore! More lore! We're going straight to the house, everybody. We don't even need to stop for anything. I mean, we can stop and say hi to the locals real quick. Hey, guys. How's it going? Nice weather we're having. That's right, run from me! Run from me! See, when you go into the caves, you can do dumb stuff like this and assert your dominance over every single local person around. By the way, this is like one of the few games I've ever played where the AI enemies in it that are monsters will straight up run away from you if you're that scary. If they think you're that terrifying, they're like, no, actually, I don't want to fight this battle. And as you guys can see, I didn't really travel that far. I haven't even really left the town of Garud, but we've already blown through a quarter tank of gas, which is kind of ridiculous. And park. Are those... That's Urid. That's Urid from Fog. They're all in a line pattern, right? So, like, when you drive and the Urid isn't 100% pure, yeah, it produces fog, but is it releasing the fog, going up, and getting caught in the tarp that's on the inside of my little mobile home? That's kind of funny. How you doing, bud? I haven't seen you in a long time. Anyways, this is the house that has the P-powered go-kart. There it is. It's beautiful. I love it. I always will. But I'm not going to take you this time. I'm sorry, buddy. You're just too small. I've outgrown you. I'm actually way too big. But we'll take the schematic. That's the word I'm trying to say. Pour pure Urid here, and it points right at the funnel. Driving with unpurified Urid will cause the spread of ur dust. It's essentially a diagram for all the vehicles in the game. This is usually the starting vehicle. But we already technically have a car because we know the map. Also, when we go in here, we got ourselves a nice photo. The photo's from inside the house. And you know what? I'm gonna... Something sounds weird. No, it's just a possum. I thought it was a bug. I was getting ready for a giant bug attack, but the giant bug attack just ain't happening. I'm thinking, hold on, I want to go back to that photo real quick. It almost kind of looks like there's someone standing outside, right? Like, I always thought that was just a target, like it was just this thing, but I'm realizing that this thing is inside. Oh, that's kind of fun. It's on a little track. Does that mean he moves it? Is that a vehicle too? It's really hard to tell. But yeah, no, let me know what you guys think about the photo in the comments. Let me know, what is your theory about it? What are you seeing in that picture? You know, like a psychiatrist looking at an ink blot chart. I want you to tell me what it makes you feel. Or don't. I can't tell you what to do. Nice duct tape, we'll take that. Another little clock, that's fun. And then in the bathroom, we got ourselves more duct tape, a clean toilet. Yeah, that's cleaner than the average toilet in Golrood, I'll tell you what. Let me take this. Now when he says miss it, what does he mean by that? Like, do I miss it or does he miss it? Now, we have two options here, right? We go all the way back just so that he can insult us and make us come all the way back out here. Or we go out back here and then do the thing back here and then go back to go get what he wants us to get out of order. Because he can't stop me and I'm too much of a free spirit. You know what I mean? I'm an unlawful outlaw on the run with my shotgun in tow in the middle of a biohazard lockdown area that I'm not even supposed to be at, but I chose to come down here anyways because I'm a goofy guy. You know what I mean? We're not even gonna find an item out here. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna do this whole entire bit and we might find one single gun that I'm not gonna use unless I desperately need to. And what am I talking about? Well, behind all these bushes is this beautiful pathway. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. And then we come over here. We're also going to find ourselves a nice, beautiful VHS tape we get to watch together in my new TV. We haven't done that in a second. Like, I think we did it recently, but I know I'm going to pretend that it didn't happen for like 5 weeks. All right, we are over here, and we get to witness the aftermath of a shootout, people. We've got dead hazmat suit guys. And I want to tell you right now, I think this specific hazmat model might be the old hazmat model. I'm not sure. Yep, he didn't make it. Nice little VHS tape, that's fun. And an SMG that I only have 6 bullets for. We got more dead hazmat guys. And then over here we got this board and a hole. And I was smart. I brought the shovel just in case this would happen. I didn't actually think there'd be a stash out here that I could dig up and find, but I just found it. And what do we got? We got lots of stuff. Look at that. Shotgun shells, bandages, protein bar. We can ditch this for now, and yeah, I think that's good. Oh, wait, no, we need that. We need all those things. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. This is what we're gonna do. Swap to the SMG. Right? We got 10 of those. I think we can part ways with none of this. All of this is too important for me to part ways with. Damn it. You know, we can be fine without food. We'll be fine without food. We're not gonna starve. I think we'll go in with the SMG. I believe it used to be silenced, now it's not, so that's gonna make a lot of noise. But you know what? When we get in the caves, it's not gonna matter. Alright, we got ourselves the well. The well has the ladder. I gotta ensure that I have a escape plan to get back out. for when I get the note that's on the other side, because I'm not staying for the boat. I don't need it. All right, I'm out of battery. Let's get this in our shovel slot. We can just nicely done. Oh my god, dude! Holy crap! I pushed down, not back. They're the same key, but still. Oh, we almost just cleared the whole goddamn descent down here. Just trying to change a flashlight battery. Sometimes I wonder if you guys see what goes on in my videos and you're like, this dude's trying to do this challenge and he's literally only surviving because he's got like Forrest Gump luck right now. Like he should not be alive, but he just somehow made it. I kind of wonder if I could break all that, but I don't think it goes anywhere. Skulls. Alright. Cue the angry doom music. We gotta put the guitar riff on. We gotta get the drums. And we're gonna start murdering everything that walks our way, because look at this. You're dead. You're dead. No mercy. Alright, anyways. Broken bottle. Urid. Box spreading pistol rounds. There we go. See how fast it is when you literally have the meat grinder shotgun right off in the beginning? Let me tell you something. I'm not scared anymore. I'm also completely armored up. Like, yeah, I'm the fattest, slowest person in the game right now. Like, no one's slower than me except all the enemies that can't keep up with me. But I literally just clear rooms now. This is gonna be the easiest objective clear I've ever done. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking and start murdering, because the second wave's coming soon. Get one silencer pistol shot in. Maybe I'll get a full headshot. Oh, someone's screaming. I can silence that real quick. I got him. I just didn't kill him. I really should have saved a Molotov. Everyone's gonna be mad at me that I keep breaking these without having one. Can I just... Dude, I should be able to fit through this. Alright, well... We're here! We made it! Look! Alright, so we got this, like, box. This is a note from the carrier with coordinates. We'll go find those later. And... I mean, since we're already here, we might as well go look around. There's some enemies. They're coming. They're not happy with me, but I don't really care. We don't gotta worry about them right now. We're gonna go check out this campsite with 2 more guys that spawned in. We'll at least break some of these boxes, see what loot we can find as far as resources go. We got plywood, not really useful right now. Wait, no, I can actually pick up plywood. I have a space for that. Dead guy. They're taking shots at me, but that doesn't matter. They actually can't hit anything. I can hit stuff. Bro, was that necessary? Hold on. Like, you see that I'm in the middle of combat, right? Oh, you're gonna kick the ground, huh? If you go for my shins, I'll blow your leg off. Okay, hold up. I'll deal with you in a second. Oh, you can actually hit stuff, huh? You think you're special? Can I take his arm off? He's just wasting bullets at this point. Alright, we got a plastic bottle and some bone marrow. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop the crossbow for now. I know it's not wise, but we got a thing of broth, and I think we should drink that. There we go, nice. And then fill the bottle, toss it in the river, forget about it, and then we'll just keep breaking stuff. Ooh, acid. Alright, hold up. Where'd that bird go? I'm not seeing it. Dude, that bird flew away. Sir, I'm gonna warn you right now, you don't want none of this. Oh, snap, he's got a grenade! You're dead, right? Alright, so what we got is a pile of feathers, we got a bottle of acid. I think we're gonna heal. There we go. I'll take that. Right? I'm gonna try to break some wood stuff, see if I can get myself a plank. That's not on the list. That's also... Oh, yep, there's a bird. Come on, give me what I'm looking for. I just remembered fire pits are like nearly indestructible, guys. How else does a brother get some wood? Don't answer that question. That's a big fish. This guy had a lot of fog. Oh yeah, you know, she does have a lot of fog coming out of her. Alright, we're gonna... That's cool. If only I could just pick up the small sign with my bare hands. Alright, well, we're gonna go explore the other side of the lake real quick. I'm sure we'll find something that we're looking for. If not, we'll go head back to the car and we'll continue on, because I think I have enough time that I could go and at least go check out the ghost town. This is more of a travel episode. I think the next couple episodes are mostly just gonna be me traveling to locations just to check them out, find all the lore notes. Is it necessary for a playthrough where I'm trying to get ready to go kill a boss? Like, I feel like I could take him right now if I wanted, but I'd rather actually build up the supplies, because I also, at the end, after I've killed the boss, because I don't know where the boss is. I don't know if it's in the new location, because I know Milfort's a thing now, and I really want to check Milfort out. Alright, we got another body bag. Improperly disposed of. And then we got tents over there. I know that that's going to mean that there's going to be some enemies that we have to just take out. First, we'll check the dumpster. Alright, time to take them out. Dude, never mind. This place does have stuff that's worth picking up. I just don't have a plastic bag. Dude, do you know where a plastic bag is? You can't outrun me. I want the cool gun signs. But they all spawned out here. We're in the middle of nowhere. And we don't really need to go through those tunnels. It just exits out into the cove, which is right here. And it's not necessary. We're actually going to go head back to the car now. I unfortunately didn't find wood, but we got another acid bottle. We could probably pick up some more feathers at some point. We did get a lot of bullets we could break down, and now that we have that cooking pot, eventually, when I get to a bigger base, I could get a rain catcher, and then we could boil that ammo for some purified gunpowder that we could use to make more shotgun shells, since I literally burned through 40 shells in the span of, like, what, 10 minutes? Anyways, let's head back to the car. I'm just gonna speed run this part. I had a weird epiphany. I feel like I've already done this before, but I have to double check. I have to, you know, make sure that I'm properly exploring everything that I can. So we're gonna... It's an invisible wall. It looks like there's stuff up there, but there's an invisible wall. We can't actually explore up there. I think we can explore over there, though, maybe. Probably not. Alright, let's go back into the dangerous tunnels. Yo, look who it is! Alright, hold on. I bet I can get him from over here. Let me just pull this out. Aw, oh, dude, what is that that drop-off rate? Hey! Hey! Thank you. I thought it was gonna be difficult to actually get you, but you turned around just in time. Let me just, You're suffering and I need to save you. It's always sad when I have to do stuff like this. Alright. We're gonna look at our map real quick. I think it's time to go visit the Piss Lakes. Yeah, dude, you can see where we've been. That tarp on top of the car is actually doing something that's funny. It's kind of like a directional arrow if you think about it. It's like, oh, go this way. Follow me. I will not be taking that jump. I already know what happens when you do. Alright, so... let's see... I think I can build a bridge. What do I need for a bridge? Bridge. Dude, it's like right in front of me. I know it. It's a table. I need 20 wood and 10 plywood. For an official bridge? Really? Dude, I could just... hold on. I don't need that. Hold on. Your worst mistake was giving me these snap points I could literally just use to craft a bridge. Right? Look at that. We're already a quarter of the way there, and I could do it with less wood. God damn it. Hold on, bug. Hold on. You always choose the worst time. Like, I'm busy building a bridge, and you're, like, out here trying to attack me right now? Like, honestly. The audacity. Look at that. 3 planks, and we got a bridge. You don't need to have 10 wood and 10 plywood. Unless that thing caves in the second I drive on top of it. That would be really funny if that happened, but we'll find out. I'm 100% certain that that wood could handle the weight of my car house. God damn it, hold on. I got it stuck. I just gotta get it over this hump. Yeah, just like that. Bam! Bridge, baby! That's how you do it! Alright, and then we just, there should be a turn around here somewhere. It's this way. Alright, this is gonna be stop one on our road trip. It's this farm silo. Why? Well, it's pretty simple. This is where... Oh, let me just... You would really think that I just dropped that in the inventory with the rest of them, but it doesn't. Hold on. I gotta get rid of some of this weight real quick. I don't think we need this right now, and we can drop off this submachine gun, as well as this pistol, because we no longer have pistol rounds we can use, so we can go double barrel, axe, battery, nope, shovel, and then crossbow. We'll have the batteries in case we need it, and the ear off, and the health just in case we need it, but I don't think we do right now. We're gonna put the plywood away for now, and this... Nope, we'll keep the plywood, actually. But, what the hell? I don't think I'm alone. Alright. Now that we're alone... We got the BB gun. That's what I'm talking about. We didn't come here just for the BB gun, though. This is just one stop in our big adventure. And you know what we'll do? Do we have more extractors somewhere? Or did I use every extractor that I have? I think I used every extractor I had. So now I'm going to be on the lookout for extractors, because that's important. And more materials for Molotovs. Let's actually spend the night here. The candle doesn't work when it's on the car. I guess while we wait, we can watch that VHS tape I picked up. So, if you guys were curious what happened to those scientists that we found in a bloody mess, this is what happened to them. I hear the screams of his comrades. We can't even talk about it right now. If you come closer, I'm gonna end you. You guys heard me tell him. I warned him. Come on down. They just really want to hang out. That's really all they want to do. I thought I was going to be using the ear off, but I guess not. Hold on. We need the GPS tracker right here. Alright. So we'll go to those notes. First, we'll go to 30, 53, 40, 84. Alright, so a tip is usually just go to the first coordinate and then work your way to the other one. So 30, 53, 40, and as you can see, we're not that far off. If we just keep going this way, we'll get there. Alright, so technically we're in the right area, so we're going to check out the map real quick. This is where we are. We got to go to 84, 41, 45. So let's go back to that. Wait. 84, 41, 45. 844206. I think we're like close, but we're like, it's like behind this. But before we go there, I'm just gonna go over here real quick. I know it's not here. I think he moved it, so it's not here anymore. My precious baby, the pickup truck is no longer in this cave. I just want to see if he left a little note to make fun of me for coming all the way out here. No, but the caves are still here, so if I wanted to, I bet I could get to Hazardville from just going through this tunnel. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so we're right back near the silo. I think I need to go deeper in the woods a little bit. I'm like close to where I need to be, but I actually need to be that way. But you know, I'm not leaving a single stone unturned. I'm still making sure that we're finding the necessary things that we're looking for. And we're gonna kill everybody at this camp. Hey. No ammo? There it is. I think I'm close. So I'm gonna bust out the coordinates real quick. Alright. 30, 53, 40. There it is. Yeah, so this just points to the path that's behind where we went. That's actually from the, Okay, hold up. So we're gonna try to piece this together real quick. We're gonna go into it. So we get to the house. Our boy Bradley, Bradley. Let's just call him Bradley, even though it's with an E. We're just gonna go with that. Crucify me if you want for saying it. But he left us this note, right? It gives us the coordinates to right here. And it just says, miss it. And, I think what he did was he was tracking the carrier, right? He ended up following the carrier out here as he was tracking it. The carrier figured out that he was being followed, and then he tried to book it to get to the little raft, right? Because he wanted to go and essentially hide from Bradley, right? But Bradley was hot on his tail, and the scientist also caught up. So a scientist also probably tracking the carrier ended up at that little pool spot, right? And then they got into a gunfight with Bradley because he was still chasing the carrier. The carrier left the coordinates to get to, if I'm correct, the coordinates that the carrier gives us goes directly to the swamp, like the big mansion, the plantation house in the middle of the swamp area. We're gonna go visit that soon, and then that's where we find out what happened to the carrier and what happened to Bradley at this point. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look around these woods real quick, even though I don't really need to. There's not really a lot here for me to kind of see. It's not like there's houses or anything out here, but I want to see if there is like a shed or something. There is like this trail. It's like a cobble path. I want to walk it. I want to see what's going on over here. Then I'll turn around and go to the silo, get back in the car, and we'll head towards the swamp areas. There's like a nice large amount of things here, you know what I mean? This technically is the end of the trail, and at the end of the trail, I was almost expecting a note, but I think I'm about to come across a campsite. Yep, campsite and a bug. Hey. Are you gonna make the same mistake the other guy did, or are we gonna be cool? I'm taking your charcoal. That's right. You can live. This might just be another path to Hazardville. Once I get over here, if it does just seem to be another path that leads straight to Hazardville, we'll just turn around. You know, this could actually be the... Yeah, this might actually just lead to the tunnels that lead to Hazardville. We don't need to be here. We're turning back around. We're going back to the farm. I'm walking on this path right now. I know we got super distracted for a second with like the little cobble path, the urine infected people, and all the bugs and the shooting and stuff, but I want to go back to the little lore bit real quick. See, I've been saying the word carrier. I don't know if I actually explained it in any of the episodes at all, but I just want to do a quick refresher, just in case I lost anybody with some of the story explanation that I found so far. The carrier, well, there's multiple carriers. There's me. I'm technically a carrier. The reason why, like, maximum fog is so dangerous for us, and why you would think, like, I actually had to explain this to a friend recently who was talking to me about the game. They were like, what do you mean, like, if the urine is infected, wouldn't everybody just be peeing all the time to try to continue the fog to go up if they're addicted to huffing the fumes? And the answer to that is, just because they're addicted to it doesn't mean that they can produce it. That's why there's the difference between people who are carriers and people who aren't carriers. We're technically a carrier because we can produce the fog, we can produce the urid, we can produce the just urlid itself, and that's why people are attracted to us. And they don't necessarily want to be our friends. Like, they don't attack us if we give them the urid shards itself, but like otherwise, you've seen some of the corpses. Like, a lot of the corpses that are on the ground, they're all missing literally their groin. Like, it was ripped from their body or cut off because people are trying to get the bladder of the carriers so that way they can essentially continue to get high off of the urlid fumes that infect the carriers. We're not addicted to it. We can be. We have an addiction stat, but we are in our own right just a producer and nothing else. But the reason why people think that Bradley is our brother is because we're a carrier and he decided not to, you know, entrap us and turn us into a dust fog production facility. Maybe, like, a lot of the people that I've talked to about it have suggested that, well, why would you drink your brother's pee? You know what I mean? So I'm going off that assumption. That kind of makes sense to me. But otherwise, for the most part, he's going after the carrier. We're going after him. I think we're trying to stop him at this point from going too far before he's too gone. It's the only reason why I think that we're chasing him. If anything, the only other reason why I can think of us chasing him through all of these lands is because we're trying to figure out what the hell is actually going on. Like, we just kind of woke up and were infected. We became a carrier. Because for all we know, the night before we woke up in that house, in the very beginning, we probably weren't an infected carrier, but we just happened to turn into one due to the fact that Bradley was giving everybody ludicrous amounts of drugs and alcohol, and maybe we took a bad batch of something that turned us into a carrier. The only other person in the game that I think is also a carrier would be Redum, because the only other person that works for Marigold, the science company that runs all the hazmat suit guys, and you could see their logo on the side of the vans that chased you at Max Fog, but I haven't encountered a van yet. I haven't seen one. There's a van, it shows up, it's full of hazmat dudes that want to kill you, but I haven't seen them at all. And Redum works for Marigold in some way, or he's on his own doing independent work for Marigold, but he's a carrier and he's also doing a bunch of espionage spy shit, but he doesn't wear a hazmat suit. You would think to yourself, like, that's stupid. You could literally get killed out here by becoming addicted to the Urlid fog and becoming a junkie and turning into a monster and killing other junkies because they have their own territorial turf wars with each other, right? Like, he should be wearing some protective gear, but he's not. And the only reason why I think that he's not is he's like me and the other carrier. He's also a carrier himself. But yeah, I'm actually looking at the map right now, and I'm looking at the time, and I think this is actually a good spot to end it right now. Next time we come back, we're essentially going to explore the entirety of the swamp area, and then we're going to go to Parakovan. That shouldn't be that bad of a town to explore. It's actually fairly small. There are a lot of houses. There isn't really a lot of lore stuff. The ship that's there, that's gonna have some stuff we're gonna get, like the chainsaw. We're definitely gonna get the chainsaw if it's still there. Then we're gonna swim to that island right here. I'm gonna put a circle there, and that's gonna be where we probably end that episode specifically. And then we'll probably go settle down in Hazardville after exploring the asylum that's located somewhere around here. And then after that, it's this area, Orlando. I have no idea what the hell is going to be over here, and I'm very terrified as to what I'm going to find at Milfort. But that is essentially our journey. I don't know where the boss is going to be located or where he'll just be hanging out. I don't know how close we are to it, but the second we kill the boss, the series might change up a bit. Because right now we're doing deathless. We haven't died at all. We'll see if we can keep it up, but sorry, I had to get that all out. You never know how things turn up. Luck isn't forever. Just like this guy right here. He thinks he's got the drop on me, but he didn't realize I have acid arrows, so... Dude, that was supposed to work. That was supposed to be a surefire way to get rid of that. Hold up. Please burn. Can I breathe it? Can I huff it in? Don't go in the atmosphere! No! Oh my god, dude, I can't... It's whatever. We're gonna be fine. There's a giant grasshopper. I missed. I didn't need to do that. I could have just axed it. I don't know why I'm wasting shells on these guys. That is so much fog, dude. Whatever. We're gonna save. We'll come back. If you like this video, hit the like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't yet. I've been doing this series like almost every Monday until it's over. So if you're like down for that, come check it out. Dude, are you coming at me for revenge? You think I didn't forget who you were? Coming at me with the Negan baseball bat? Get out of here. I'm doing an outro. I'm done. I'm done. It's over. It's over. I'll catch you guys next week.